Bismillah. Peace. Let me see what's going on. Oh, it's Nadik, bruh. Peace to the God. I see you in the building. Let me bring my laptop a little closer to me. Peace, everyone. How's everybody doing? I see there's a few people in here. All right, well, you know how I like to get started. Giving thanks to our Creator, so get in a position that's most comfortable for you. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Oh Allah, we thank you for this opportunity to witness and experience your marvelous creation, and for allowing us to connect for a higher purpose, rising above the chaos of this world. May we find balance, be uplifted, and become grounded. Ameen. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back if you are regulars here, and welcome if it is your first time here to Zewdy Zen Zone. I am Zewdy, curator of the Zen. I see Avery Baines. Doing good doing good. Hello from Florence, South Carolina. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Thank you for coming by. Let me see who else is in the building. Hi, Brittany Carlton. Thad is in the building on time. It's good to see you. So, how's everyone doing? How has your week been? Greta, my sister, good to see you once again. Jaleesa, I'm well. Addie G, my brother. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Anjanae. Hi, Broken Riku. Okay, all the people are in the house today. It's good to see you all. I've missed you guys. And I've been looking forward to this. Let me see what's up with my lighting. Ooh, I kind of like that. It's a little cooler. But, yeah. I've been having a pretty good day so far. I took a walk, which was a much needed, gentle movement, as well as some time to just reflect on my own and, you know, have conversation with God and self about the topic, as well as just life in general. I want to shout out Dale Mollenhauer once again for contributing, supporting the channel, as well as Majorly Detailed. And if you would like to support, all the different ways that you can do that are in the description of this video. I truly appreciate your support. So anyway, I wanted to talk again and talk some more about last week's topic, which was authenticity, seeking and speaking the truth, and how that benefits us. I heard from different people's experiences, which I truly enjoy. Oh, thank you, Addie G. I appreciate your support. And you know, this theme of authenticity and truth is just, I would say it's an ever relevant thing, you know, and especially at a time like now in the world where the veil is being lifted more and more, and people are awakening at, I would say, a much more rapid rate than ever before, especially with technology and the ability for information to spread so quickly. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, just thinking about that, people are realizing that a lot of what we believed in terms of society and the way the world seemed to be is turning out to be a lie. And with that comes a lot of different emotions and thoughts. You know, people can become angry, which is totally understandable when you realize you've been lied to your whole life. And also somewhat fearful because of the uncertainty that comes with like not knowing the truth at times. And you know, I'm on the socials throughout the day, and people are saying all kinds of things about what all of this means as far as what's happening in the world. And people are like, we're living in the apocalypse. And I would say that is the case, because the word that apocalypse comes from actually means like reveal, to reveal. It is the end of the world, but what that looks like, it looks like the end of the world of the wicked rule of the world, which will enable or set the stage for the new world of the righteous to come in. And so I would say this theme of authenticity and truth, and also being true to yourself, all of that is timely and relevant and necessary. You know, the truth is just so the truth is sufficient. It's so important for us to really want to know the truth and be true to ourselves, live in our truths. Because when we are not, that is at the root of our unhappiness. It's also what causes a lot of different issues. And some of the reasons that people are not true to themselves or not living in their truths, if they don't know, then a lot of people don't know who they really are. And you know, that sucks. When you don't know who you are, you're more susceptible to outside forces telling you who you are and who you should be. And so you try to live up to that standard or that idea of who you should be, you know? And for those who may have somewhat of an idea of who they are, yet are not being true to themselves, it could be that they don't believe that who they are is enough to be accepted or acceptable or good enough. And that's very sad, and it's untrue. But again, it's just the illusion of the world that we live in that causes us to feel that causes us to believe that who we are is not good enough, and also is giving us all these different distractions to keep us from learning about the truth of who we are. And you know, I strive to learn more about who I am as much as possible, since I've been getting acquainted more and more with who I am. And coming from the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, what we have been taught is to accept your own and be yourself. And what is yourself? We've been taught that yourself is a righteous Muslim, and Muslim meaning one who submits their will to do the will of Allah God. And in my own life, I can speak from experience that the more that I strive to make my life in alignment with that will, with the divine will, the more that I strive to be aligned in word, in deed, in action, in thought, and feeling, the more peace I have in my life, and more just it's an inner peace that you can't, nothing can give you that, no thing, no other person. It's just that alignment, it's that connection, that harmony with the creator that can give you that inner peace, and that is being true to yourself. And when I'm not, or when I fall off from that striving for whatever reason, if something gets in my way and I allow it to, knock me off my square, so to speak, then that disharmony is what I experience, and that unhappiness that can only be cured by getting back on my path. And I want to encourage all of us to know that healing and growing is not always going to be like a linear thing, like a straight line. We have ups and downs. We experience so much in this life. And so when we're striving, we're going to have really good days and we're going to have not so good days. But the important thing is just never to give up. Never give up. Keep going. Keep pushing. And know that, as I've said in the past, that struggle is ordained and difficulties are necessary. But if we are able to face them, then we will get past them, and then the ease comes. And that's the ups and downs of life, and that is how we continue to grow and how we continue to evolve, how we can elevate into greater versions of ourselves in perpetuity. And that's part of life, part of the meaning of life. Man, I think about, well, let me see. I see a lot of people are saying stuff, and I don't want to miss out. Oh, I love y'all too, Avery Baines, and your sister Anton. That's so cool. That means you've been watching for a while. Zabib, she actually comes in and participates sometimes too. 2020 has definitely revealed a lot for me. I have never been so spiritual until now. Knowledge is power. Glory be to God, Greta. I identify with that. 2020, I was talking with my good brother. It's Nautic, bruh. He was in the building. I don't know if he's still here. But he was saying something along the lines of, like, during this time, 2020, quarantine, all of that, like, if you're not finding yourself during this time, like, what are you doing? And that's not to down anybody who's been feeling uncomfortable, because there has been quite a bit of discomfort during these strange, uncertain times. But we could use this time to our advantage to figure out more about ourselves, because of just how much more time we've had with the inactivity of society at certain times. I know that helped me. That's actually pretty much what helped to birth Zewdy Zen Zone. If you follow me on Instagram, you would see that periodically I would go on my stories and just speak from the heart, things that inspire me and things that I would feel could be beneficial to whoever could hear it. And I would always get a lot of positive feedback about that, how my words have touched people. And, I'm really thankful for that. But it wasn't until this quarantine happened and observing people on different social media platforms in very fearful states, low vibrational states, in a state of panic and that sort of thing. I was seeing that widespread, and I personally was not experiencing that, even though I'm very much aware of the reality that we're living in. I was on a higher vibration, and I can't just give the credit to myself like I'm just some high vibrational being. I know that the reason that I was not in those lower states is because of my connection when it comes to the words of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and his guidance and his wisdom that I have been applying to my life. And I know that there's a direct connection, a direct correlation between those things. That man, his wisdom, and my high state of being. And so, being unemployed and having more time at home and wanting to be productive, wanting to figure out something I could do to be helpful and beneficial and of service to our people, that really helped to birth Zewdy Zen Zone, because I wanted to just speak words that could help inspire us, to help encourage us, and share whatever truth that I've been learning and I know has benefited me personally and could benefit whoever gets a chance to hear it. And I'm really thankful for this time, because there has been a lot of revelations in my own life from doing a lot of reflecting, a lot of prayer, a lot of study, and action. Putting my plans and my thoughts into action and making decisions about what I really want to do with my life. I've been learning so much about myself, a lot of truth, and a lot of just getting a deeper understanding. And I'm really thankful. So I just wanted to say that. Thank you for your comment, Greta. Let's see. Hi, Ethiopian and Eritrean. Hi. Brittany Carlton, you're amazing as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your beautiful words and presence. Let's see. Kufja, good seeing you, Zewdy. Beautiful as always, not to mention drop dead smart as ever. Thank you. Well, all praise is due to Allah. I would like to continue to increase my intelligence and my intellectual capacity. You know what I'm saying? Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, I believe he said, and I've mentioned this before, that one who is in the path of knowledge, one who is on the search for knowledge is on the path of Allah until he returns. And Arsenal, R2D2 Arsenal, what about Jesus? What about Jesus? What about him? We love Jesus over here. For those who don't know, Muslims believe, respect, and honor Jesus. So I know that some people are not aware of that, but that is the truth. Oh, okay, I see hold on, I don't know if Gabe is still in here, but I'm gonna have to, It's Nautic, bruh. If you're still in the building, I have made you a moderator. And I'm gonna have to do some things. Oh, thank you, my brother. Okay. What do you mean, what did you do? This is not a place for that. If you are looking for some woman that you are trying to, I don't know, whatever, this is not the place for that. So you are more than welcome to leave if that is the way that you're going to carry yourself. Today I'm not drinking tea. I have my bio coffee. I hadn't had it yet. I usually have it earlier in the day, but I was busy doing some other things. Thad, you already know how I get down. You've been in here long enough. I might as well make you a moderator too. Okay? Exactly, my brother, Addie G. Respect. And you know, if you're saying that to me, I appreciate it, but that's what it's about here. Respect. If you're not going to approach, if you're not going to comment and participate with the proper respect, then you can leave or we'll remove you. It's your decision. Kudos from Ethiopia. Ethiopia's in the building. I miss Ethiopia, honestly. I would love to come back someday and visit the countryside. You know, when the world is in a better condition, of course. Because I've only been to Addis, but I want to go to different places. Please don't laugh at me for my pronunciation, but Gondar, Bahadar, I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, Wollo, just to name a few of the places that I would like to go when I visit Ethiopia next time, inshallah. Thad says, I'm on my phone, so I probably wouldn't be much help. Oh, you know, whatever you can do. Have you ever been to Shashamani? No, I haven't. I've only been to Addis Ababa. I've only been to the capital city, and that's it. I didn't get to go outside because I was there mainly for business, music purposes. But in the future, inshallah, I will return and I will explore for the fun of it, for just the history. But what I will say is that when I finally went to Ethiopia, after years of wanting to be there, it was a dream come true, and I felt like, see me get emotional. I felt like, wow, like I finally came back home. I always called it back home, even though I had never been, but I was always very proud despite my disconnection. So yeah. Excuse me. I can't wait till after all this is over and have a big cookout. I know, right? But who knows when that's going to be and what that's going to look like. You know, okay, let me try to get back on topic now. Excuse me. Thank you for your patience. Jalissa Moreland says, hey Zewdy, where's your tea? I don't have tea today, I have bio coffee. And if you'd like to know more about that, hit me on Instagram. My Instagram is Zewdy. I can tell you more about the bio coffee. I'm probably gonna make some videos about it soon, but I can talk to you about it on Instagram. Just DM me. Now, I feel like I should always say this because it deals with just self, because everything starts with self, and I'm going to reiterate that as much as possible because that is the focus. Self-improvement is the basis for community development. And you know, you can look at people outside of you and blame this person and that person for your shortcomings or for whatever, you know, but none of that really matters. It really is yourself. You really have to look at yourself for your shortcomings or your failures or your whatever it is. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's difficult to face certain truths about self because some of them may be ugly or unpleasant. But if you don't face these truths about yourself and you just make excuses and blame people outside of yourself all the time, you will never be happy. Literally, you'll never be happy. You'll continue to live a lie and put on a front for the world, so the world thinks that you're having a grand old time and really you're miserable on the inside, but you flexing for the gram and you're doing this and you're doing that for other people, for just for for an image. And when you think about it, is that even important? Like, when you lie down in bed at night, those people that you're flexing for online, they're not thinking about you. It's you alone. It's you and your thoughts and your feelings and your knowing the truth of yourself. So we should always know to focus on self and not to worry about what's going on outside. Really, self-awareness, self-love, self-acceptance, all of that stuff is so important to have a fulfilling life. And so, since I'm talking about self, I have to plug the study guides that I've been studying for the past couple of years that have really helped me get to a better place within myself and with my creator. These are the self-improvement study guides, the basis for community development, 1 through 9 and 10 through 18. Oh, let me do it this way. And there's so many really key things that just deals with facing yourself. And if you're interested in getting these, you can go to store.finalcall.com and in the search bar type in self-improvement study guides. I'm telling you, I don't know how many episodes I have plugged these, but I have to. I really have to, because if it weren't for these study guides and the wisdom contained in these study guides, I wouldn't even be able to share with you what I'm sharing, and I wouldn't have been able to apply this information to my life and benefit and learn and be able to reflect and see like the fruits of my labor. This is like in the inner work for real. You know how people be talking about they have spirit guides and stuff like that? This is my spirit guide in the flesh. Okay, all praises due to Allah. So I just had to put that. Oh boy. Oh, I'm up in the morning, 9 to 5. See you on your next lesson. Stay humble. All right, see you next time. Thank you for coming by. Are you in Ethiopia? All right. I'm removing this person. Oh, thank you, Nadik. Thank you. That's so ridiculous. You're gonna get that sometimes, unfortunately, because some people are just... You're still here? Yeah. It's unfortunate that people are sick like that, or they just want to troll. I mean, if you formulate those kind of thoughts in your mind and decide to post it, like, that to me is indicative of some kind of sickness. Even if your intention is to provoke the person, it's like, But why? Why is that something that you want to do? The enemy is always near. Ain't that the truth? But we ain't worried. Oh, you're in the motherland? What a blessing. So I know it's late over there, but I do appreciate your presence. I appreciate your participation and you being here despite the drastic time difference. Okay. Let's see, y'all. I missed a couple of things. Oh, Brother Kif, before you leave, you said, keep your spirit high, and we love you for teaching us as much as you can. Stay safe. Thank you. I'm going to do the best that I can by God's grace and permission. Courtney Mayfield, man, so glad I came across your page back in 2009 because right now you are touching on everything I've been feeling and going through lately. God bless. Oh, Courtney, I'm so glad that you found me back then and that you have found me once again. You know, there are no coincidences. Nothing is by happenstance. And I'm just so thankful. I'm thankful that something I said is, or some things that I've said is relevant to what you are seeing or what you are experiencing. And I just thank God that He inspired me to be of service in this way. It's really a blessing. It really is, because it's like, you know, just being honest. Like, I want to be of service to our people, and you know, that's something that is gratifying to know that I'm actually being useful in a beneficial way, in a productive way, is something that really like gives me joy, like deep in my heart, in my spirit. So thank you. I'm glad that you're here, Courtney. King Jit, I love your page. Oh, thank you. Abeni from Hawassa is in the building. Peace, Abeni. I hope that I'm pronouncing things correctly. If I'm not, forgive me, because you know, I was born and raised here in America, and you know, I would be considered French or foreign. But yeah, truth, authenticity. Man, you want to be real. You want to be real, regardless of what they're saying. It's just like, you know, on so many different levels, there are things in this world and society that are trying to tell you, either subtly, subliminally, or straight up in your face, that the way you are is not good enough and you need to change or conform in order to be good or accepted. And it's wicked. It's so wicked. Like, even when it comes to, well, with women and our physical appearance, you know, the standards, the beauty standards, and the societal expectations, it's like all of that stuff is so crazy when you think about it, because there are so many different types of people, different types of looks, and for there to be a specific look that's like, this is what everybody's going after because that's what's being pushed out there, is ridiculous. It's so sad, it's vain, and it causes people to focus on the wrong things. Like, don't get me wrong, we all want to look good. We all like to feel like we're attractive and look good. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, I want to look good. If I didn't want to look good, I wouldn't give a damn, and I would just throw on anything and just come on here. But that's not what it is. But what I'm saying is that the focus becomes so surface that it causes many people to neglect what is really important, what is really you, and that is who you are as a spiritual being, and even your physical health. Because let me tell you right now, you could do all the workouts in the world to shape your body and, do whatever you want to do, and then get body modifications to sculpt it the way that you want to. But if you are not taking care of yourself internally, and that's, through nutrients and the proper nourishment, as well as spiritual nourishment that's feeding your mind, like, you won't be happy, you won't be satisfied. Even if you technically look good, you're still going to be dissatisfied inside. You're not going to be happy with yourself, because the true you is not being cultivated. I'm telling you what I know, man. I'm telling you what I know. So, yeah. It's just, this world's got our priorities all messed up and got us worried about the wrong things, and not worried or not concerned and not focused on the truth of who we are. Who am I? Why am I here? What am I supposed to do while I'm here? Don't conform. All right. Good Samaritan, I watched your first video 10 or 11 years ago. Time flies. 2010, 2009. Yeah, I've been on YouTube a long time. I've enjoyed your voice, and I've enjoyed your opinions and thoughts. Thank you. I appreciate that. I believe that what I have in my mind and in my spirit is valuable, and I believe that about each and every one of you, and I sincerely, truly mean that. We all have value, and we need to know that so that we can share what we have. You never know who it can help. You just never know. Sometimes we can be convinced by others that we don't have anything of value, because of thinking less of ourselves than we should. And when we think less of ourselves than we should, sometimes we don't even open our mouth. And there's so much that we could have said or we could have done, but we didn't think it was worth a damn. And then we almost rob people of that valuable information or that experience. And so just know that you do have value, and don't allow anybody to make you feel otherwise. Everybody has different amount of intelligence or different information, different experiences, and when we come together to share and bounce ideas off of each other and that sort of thing, it's really what makes life beautiful, because we all can learn from our respective perspectives and experiences, because we're not all the same. We're all unique, and we all have talents, skills, abilities, experiences, information, and different expertise and that sort of thing. So I wanted to say that and make sure I was clear on that, because I personally have definitely been in a space mentally where I didn't think that I had anything to offer or anything really worth, sharing. And that's a sad way to think about yourself. Not only is it sad, but it's false. Okay? And I'm glad that I know that now. And now that I know that, I do my best in my own personal life to, when I study, when I'm researching different things, I like to share with the people in my life and communicate and express myself more, because you never know what that can do. It can be a domino effect of birthing something else into being, sharing a thought or an idea that you had about something with a friend of yours, and that friend may have something that can go along with whatever it is that you shared, and then boom, y'all are on your way to creating a business. Sometimes it happens like that, but it won't happen if you don't open your mouth and express yourself and know that you have value. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Oh, happy Savior's Day, Kinetic the Majestic. Happy Savior's Day. We are celebrating the birth anniversary of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, who is 123 years old today. Work starts from the heart. We cannot neglect or betray our hearts any longer. And that's another thing, you know? When you deny the truth of yourself and you decide to settle for something less than what is your true heart's desire, man, that is one hell of a way to live. You know, trying to conform or trying to just get by because you deny the truth of your desire for one reason or another. Maybe you think that what you desire is not attainable, or you know, not reasonable, or not feasible, or something along those lines. But we need to remember that all that we see, all of the different occupations and inventions, like everything that we're experiencing in this life, at one point in time, it was just an idea. It was a desire in somebody's heart. It wasn't here yet, but it existed in the vortex of somebody's desires. And they believed in themselves enough that they worked towards that thing and brought it into being. They brought it into existence. And that's the case for all of us. We all have that potential. We are creators, potentially, because we are children of the Creator, the Creator. And we have been gifted and blessed with that ability to create ourselves. And that is a truth that we all need to be aware of and to be mindful of and to really accept, so that we can go after the things that we desire, so that we can create things. You know what I'm saying? It's a truth that when we believe it and we know it, then we act on it, and we can literally create the reality around us. And you know, our thoughts shape reality. So be very intentional and mindful of the thoughts that you think, and do your best to focus on what it is that you want to see, rather than being focused on what you don't want to see. Being focused on the things that you're afraid of. You need to do the opposite of that and focus on the things that you want to see, because our thoughts are so powerful. And I'm telling you, like, from my own experience and learning about this myself, when I realized how powerful thoughts were, and having like subconscious thoughts that were working against my conscious thoughts and desires, I had to start working on that. I had to start really reprogramming my subconscious mind and being more mindful of the thoughts I would think throughout the day, and just do my best to be more positive in a very realistic way. Because if you're thinking negative things or having negative feelings, you're not supposed to suppress them. Suppressing them is not going to help, because they're still there. That's not getting rid of them. That is not changing them. But accept the truth of them. You know, accept yourself for where you are in that moment. But when you accept it and you really acknowledge the truth of how you feel, then it's easier for you to actually transmute the negativity that you may be experiencing, and then transmuting that and it eventually dissipating, or you can change it to the positive. But man, our thoughts are so powerful, and I just wanted to remind us of our creative power, because all that we see is a manifestation that began with a thought. Everything, every single thing. The computer or phone that you're using, you know, and of course, the nature that we see is a manifestation of the thought of the mind of the creator, the creator. And we have that power to create with our thoughts. Peace, my sister Jenna is in the building. Thank you, Kinetic. There's a couple people that's been wilding in here today, but it's okay. It's gonna be okay. I mean, what they were doing and what they were saying is not okay, but overall, we gonna be okay. Our experience is gonna be fine, regardless. And yeah, I mean, it could be the same person. Who knows? But they're just some twisted people out here, and we're not gonna let them stop our flow. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it pushing, regardless. And I'm not going to allow them to, take me out of my character. I will get very stern if need be, but I'm gonna keep being my happy, pleasant, kind, respectful self, even if I'm met with something that is not that. Plus, I got people that if you come at me wrong, they can deal with you. So there's that. Anyway, happy to see you too, Ethiotech. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's abbreviated for something like that. Why are you back here? Okay. Dallas Kid is becoming a me. Oh, Dallas Kid, you're here. I'm happy that you made it. It's okay, We all have things going on in life, so if you come late, you're always welcome. And even if you just watch the replay, I'm sure there's something in it that you can benefit from. But I'm happy that you made it anyway. And I'll be seeing you on Instagram, so I'm happy that we connected. And I'm just really thankful for the Zen Zone. It's just a lovely place to be. It really is. And I thank you all for joining me here. And if you are enjoying it yourselves, please feel free to share it with other people. I didn't mention this earlier, but if you have certain topics or subjects that you've been thinking on in your life that you want to hear my perspective on, or you want to talk about in the Zen Zone, please feel free to submit those. I would say the best way to do that is to get on Instagram and send me a message. DM me, I respond. Send me a message with your subject or your question or your topic or whatever, and we can get to it. Yeah. Oh, Courtney, I'm glad that you agree. That is the atmosphere that I intend to share with you all, a peaceful one that is helps us to get into the receptive mode so that we can gradually raise our vibrational frequencies and become enlightened in perpetuity to different things. Peace, the light bearer. Peace, Muhammad. It's good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in a little while. You know, as uncertain as the future is, as far as what it's going to look like, I just wonder what it is, like what things will look like. And in preparation for that, I just want to encourage all of us to make sure we are doing what we can to save, save our funds, as well as stockpiling certain survival things, non-perishable foods, flashlights, all kinds of things that we would need in case of an emergency, because we just never know. And it looks like, famine might be on the way. I mean, it is on the way. I saw an article that said that, I don't remember the exact number, but like millions and millions of people are in danger of being like way below the poverty line by the end of 2021. So we need to be, if we haven't already been thinking about it, we need to be thinking about ways to keep ourselves prepared for whatever is to come in the future. Get into land, learning how to grow your own food, saving what you can, and also figuring out what you can do that is not dependent on these corporations. Wa alaikum salam, Jamila. Yeah. Oh, I didn't tell y'all what frequencies I was playing today. Today, this is a mixture of 888 hertz, as well as 88 hertz and 8 hertz. And so this is called the Abundance Gate. Has to do with big blessings transform into the abundance frequency, infinite abundance. So that's what it's about. It just felt very peaceful. I was playing it for a while before I got started on here, and I was like, I want the people to feel this as well. So, does anybody have any questions or comments about what we have discussed? What are your thoughts on transcendental meditation? What exactly is transcendental meditation? Because I meditate, but is there like a specific method or something that you do that makes it not like your typical meditation? Jenna said, I listened to 174 hertz today, supposed to relieve pain. I believe that frequency is also good for the root chakra, if I'm not mistaken. Do you feel like it helped you with any pain relief? How do you make it through your awakening? I'm trying to figure out my purpose, and it's so hard to hear through all the noise and distractions. Well, the first thing that comes to mind for me is to listen to the words of Minister Farrakhan. But do you have like anything specific that you're trying to? I know you said your purpose, but I guess I could just say to start there, because personally, when I'm dealing with certain things and I want clarity and I want better understanding, I'll type in Minister Louis Farrakhan on YouTube, and then a thing like the topic, the principle, whatever it is. So like, life purpose or whatever. And he's got something for you on there. Trust and believe, because he touches on everything. When will you do your 3-day fast? Oh, I already did it. I did it last weekend. I just broke it on Sunday. So if you're interested in the 3-day fast that we in the Nation of Islam do, it's once a month, starting at the beginning of the month. So you will take your last meal on the first Thursday of that month. And then from Friday to Sunday, you don't eat any food until that Sunday evening. So you just have water or coffee during that time that you're fasting from food. And in that fasting period, it's really good to, of course, keep up on your prayers, be very prayerful, and to be spiritually studious during that time as well. Because I find that I'm so sensitive and my mind is so clear because my body's not worried about digesting stuff. So there's just this level of clarity that I don't have on a regular day-to-day, like when I'm eating stuff. Oh, transcendental can lead to out-of-body experience. Oh, well, personally, I don't try to like induce an out-of-body experience. If that happens, then it happens, but that's just not something I'm really focused on. If it happens by Allah's permission, then it happens. Arsenal, I don't know what you're talking about, because I read the Quran as well as the Bible. So that answers your question. Yes, I read them. Oh, Thad, I missed your comment earlier. Everyone is so relaxed now that they're lost for words. I know, right? I'm putting everybody to sleep. This is your guided meditation in Zewdy's Zen Zone. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath through the nose. One day I'm gonna really do that. For real, for real. Sitting in the office relaxed. That's good, It's the way that life is, I know it can be difficult to relax. Thank you for the music. Oh, absolutely. I thought it would be a good touch with what's going on here. Oh, well, you should really lead guided meditations. Thank you. I agree. I think I should as well. So peaceful. Thank you. Yes, that is something that I've been thinking about, contemplating, you know, using my voice in different ways, because I've always heard, you know, people like my voice. I'm a vocalist, I sing, but people like my speaking voice as well. And they say that it's soothing, and I think so. You know, it's my own voice, but I would agree with that. So I do intend to use it in those ways. Voice acting. I might do that. I got tapped for something like that, and Zabib, actually, that's something that she has been interested in for a long time, like cartoon voiceovers. So, you know, the possibilities are endless. I would like to use my voice in a myriad of ways. So we'll see what comes about, inshallah. Eshjamal, Anjane, I approve your message. Love from Ethiopia says, are you playing 432 hertz? Nope, I'm playing 888 hertz, 88 hertz, and 8 hertz. It's supposedly some abundance frequency. So, inshallah, this helps you all raise your vibrational frequencies to be more open and receptive to abundance in your life. I don't know, maybe. Let's hope, let's believe that it'll do something like that. Are you going to do covers anytime soon, or it's over with? Yeah, I'm not doing covers, but I will be doing original stuff. So yeah. Thank you, S. Jamal. I agree, even better. So for, you know, those of you who are interested, I mentioned it earlier, but if you want to help support the content and the channel and the things I got going on, I have different ways listed in my description box, and your support is definitely appreciated. Oh, I didn't realize it's been an hour. Oh, y'all ready? Dallas, can you be drinking bio coffee for real? Let me find out. Listen, Dallas Kid, if you post live from NYC, oh my gosh. I was like, wait, you're in the building? I didn't even see you. Hey, thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. And thank you for stopping by, even though it's pretty much the end. Oh, y'all ready? Okay, well, get ready. I'm getting ready. I'm getting myself ready, you feel me? Oh yeah, Dallas Kid, what I was gonna say was, with the bio coffee, right? If you post it on Instagram, make sure you tag me and let them folks know that I put you on, okay? Oh man, now we gotta wait till next Wednesday. Wait till next Wednesday for what? Oh, the next live? Ibrahim Rashad, I love this girl. Ya Allah. Aw, I love you too, my brother. My brother in faith. Well, you guys, that is my time for today. I gotta prepare myself mentally for a study session. If you are interested in getting some study on, and what I'm getting into, it's actually this lecture series by the Honorable Minister Luz Farrakhan called The Time and What Must Be Done. And if you go to noi.org at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, I don't know what time that is where y'all at, cause y'all global, y'all worldwide. But that's in about, it's less than an hour. So like, let me see, like in 40 minutes. If you get on noi.org in 40 minutes, then you'll be studying what I'm studying, and it's very relevant, very timely. And I'm sure that you will get a lot of good information, especially for the time that we're living in now. I mean, the name of the lecture series says it all: the time and what must be done. So, yep, I am getting ready to sign out of this thing. But as usual, I appreciate you all. I thank you for your presence, your energy, your time. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Hold on, y'all. Can it go back to being 4:45 my time? Was it 4:45 ever your time? What what's up with your time zone? Cause I don't think I never changed it, right? I don't know. Oh, I need you and Brother Ben to collab for real on something. Inshallah, if something comes up or something makes sense, that would be pretty cool. I love Brother Ben. He's doing such great work, and you know, Allah is blessing him for it. He's just amazing. And I'm sure that most of you are familiar with him. But if you're not, please look up Brother Ben X. Look him up on Instagram. He's doing a lot of great things that we all can benefit from. And I just thank Allah for him and what he's doing. So yeah, check him out. Thank you, S. Jamal. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jamila. You always go live at 4:45 my time. Oh, okay. So you're Central Time. Yeah, I'm 5:45 over here. But okay, y'all. Thank you so much for everything, for being here with me and giving me your time. I truly appreciate it. And you know, you can connect with me outside of YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of that. I'm out here doing my thing. Yes, I'll see you all next week. We are now exiting the Zen Zone. Peace.